Hello friends, in this video I will tell you about past indefinite tense through an interesting story. I think it is the best way to learn any tense. In the story, I marked past tense with highlighter so that you can identify the tense easily. So without wasting any time, let's get started. First of all, I will tell you about common rules of past indefinite tense. First is affirmative sentences. In affirmative sentences, we use subject, then verbs, second form, and then object. And second one is negative sentences. In negative sentences, we use subject plus did not. With did not, we always use verbs first form and then object. And same in case of interrogative sentences. First is did and then subject and then verbs first form and object. So I will start the story now. An unusual group of 4 friends lived inside a deep forest. The 4 friends were a deer, a crow, a mole, and a tortoise. They would meet every afternoon under a shady banana tree and talk for hours. One day the deer did not turn up at the usual time. The mole, tortoise, and crow were worried. The mole turned to the crow. I think you better fly around and see where the deer is. The crow nodded her head and flew away. She did not have to fly too far to find the deer. Unfortunately, the deer was trapped in a hunter's net. Friend deer, what happened? The crow cried. The deer sighed. I am normally very careful in where I put my step, but this net was well hidden. I am now trapped. It is only a matter of time before the hunter gets here. I will get some help, the crow said as she flapped away. She quickly flew to the banana tree, where the mole and the tortoise were waiting. She told them everything that had happened. Friend tortoise, you wait right here, said the mole. I will go with the crow and cut the net with my sharp teeth. The crow picked up the mole in her beak and flew quickly to the spot where the deer was trapped. The deer was happy to see his friends. The mole started cutting through the net. It was hard work, but soon the deer was free. Thank you, friend mole, the deer cried out as he stepped out of the net. Ah, looks like our friend is free, came a voice from the bushes. It was Tortoise, who had walked slowly to the spot. At the same moment, the hunter arrived. The deer ran swiftly, the crow flew away. The mole quickly dug a hole to hide in, but the tortoise was too slow. The deer escaped the net, but the hunter's eyes fell on the tortoise, who was walking away slowly. The hunter was shocked to see that the net had been cut. But then his eyes fell on the slowly moving tortoise. I lost the deer, but this tortoise will make a fine soup, he thought to himself, as he tied the tortoise up with a rope. Oh no, we have lost our friend, cried the crow. No, there is still hope, said the mole with a smile as he whispered a plan to his 2 friends. With the tortoise on his back, the hunter headed back to the village. The path took him past a lake. He saw the body of a deer lying on the grass. A crow was sitting on the deer's antlers, picking at his eyes. The hunter could not believe his luck. I lost one deer, but looks like I have found another. And I don't even have to kill this one, he said to himself. The tortoise smiled. His friends had come to rescue him. The hunter left the tortoise on the ground and ran towards the deer. The mole ran out of the bush and quickly cut the rope. The tortoise was free. Friend tortoise, run, cried the mole. For a tortoise, he moved really fast straight to the lake. Meanwhile, the hunter had almost reached the deer. The crow could see that the tortoise was now safe in the lake. Caw, caw, she cried and flew away. That was the signal. The deer sprang to his feet and ran away. The hunter had no chance to catching him, and when he turned back, he found the tortoise was missing too. The four friends hurried back to the banana tree. Thank you, friends, for saving my life, said the tortoise. No thanks needed, said the deer with a smile. As long as we help each other, we will always be safe. This whole story based on past event, so most of the sentences are in the past. Now I will discuss the vocab which used in this story. The first word is lived. Lived is the second form of live, and its meaning is one's home in a particular place. So I can say that Rohan is living in Delhi. Second word is turned. So turned is a second form of verb of turn. So it means move something in a different position. Then third word is nodded. Its first form of verb is nod. It's a gesture in which the person or any living being lower or raise its head slightly in saying yes. And next is flew. Flew is a second form of verb of fly. So we generally know, so move through the air using the wings, so it's basically used for birds. And next is happened, and its first form of verb is happen. It means occur something, some event. And next is cried, and its first form is cry. Here its meaning is shout. Next is sighed, and its first form of verb is sigh. So it's a deep audible breath expressing sadness. Next one is flapped. Flapped is the second form of verb of flap, and it's also used for birds, like move the wings up and down. Now next is sad, and its first form of verb is say. And next one is told, and its first form of verb is tell. So both have same thing, but there is a slight difference in both the meaning. Like we use say when we communicate our thoughts to others, but if I talk about the tell, tell means that communicate some information to other person. Okay, so next one is picked up, and its first form of verb is pick up. So to take something, we can say that. And next one is cried out, and first form of verb is cry out. So it means make a loud sound because of pain. Next is stepped out, and its first form of verb is step out. Its meaning is to leave a place. Next is came. Came is the second form of verb of come, and its meaning is occur. And then arrived. Its first form of verb is arrive, and it means reach a place. The next one is ran, and its first form of verb is run, and it means move at a speed faster than walk. And then escaped, and its first form of verb is escape. It means fail to be noticed. And then fell. Its first form of verb is fall, an act of falling and collapsing. And next one is lost, and its first form of verb is loss. It means unable to find someone. The next one is thought, and its first form of verb is think. So everyone know an act of thinking. We can say it think. Then tied, and its first form of verb is tie. Attach someone with string or rope. And next is whispered, and its first form of verb is whisper, a soft or confidential tone of voice. Next is headed, and first of form of verb is head. So it means to start physically moving towards someone. And next one is took. Its first form of verb is take. It means to bring someone to somewhere. Next is saw, and its first form of verb is see. It means to watch. And next is smiled, and first form of verb is smile. Next word is moved, and first form of verb is move. It means go in a specific direction. The next words are sprang, hurried, and needed. I have left these words for you, so you tell me about their first form of verb along with meaning in the comment section. If you like this video and seems it informative, please press the like button and share it with your near and dear ones. However, if you don't like this video, then tell me in the comment section so that I can improve in my next video. For more informative videos, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon for getting latest updates regarding my videos. Thank you.